Today, sitting here at the Haas School of Business in Berkeley, I was humbled to be asked to come lead a session, right, with the staff of executive coaches and members who coach and train the incoming MBA students and work with them throughout their tenure here. The reality is we're all nervous in some ways, but it's welcoming that a bit more, and it's having the preparation to say, hey, like, things are going to be okay. As we think about the head and the content as part of the preparation, understanding who's in my room, right? How much do I want to share? And then also understanding that part of it is getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And if some of that is maybe sharing a little bit about myself to make the connection, that's where the heart comes in. I'll go in and work with a C-suite executive who's like preparing their presentation. And there'll be a structure. And I'll be like, awesome, who are you? Like, where is the you in this story? Is it in the introduction where I'm actually knowing who you are and why this matters to you? And that's where the work happens. Kind of a dream role, right? To be able to serve people coming in with the minds that they have as they go on and change the world. And to be able to come here as an extension, a program and a class led by my mentor, Luke, in this case, in honor of him, leveraging some of his practices and his embodiment, was emotional, timely, and I think that for the staff here, I think they got some work done. The session today was around presence, and a lot of my work is around performance through presence. And my work with Luke and a lot of my time spent with him was really emphasizing what that performance meant through these different lenses of presence. And obviously the delivery, right, of a presentation or being on stage, there's presence there. But there's also presence in how you show up, like with your family, your community, colleagues, your teammates. And in this case, it was the staff of the executive MBA students coaches. So today's class, today's session felt more like a conversation because they bought in and they understood how you show up and how you deliver within your presence. That's something that I think people will have to figure out. And that to me is one of the things that Luke embodied, that I loved, that again, if I can be an extension of any part of that message, it's part of what I'm here to do. When it comes to authentic communication or authentic leadership, you have to be it. And one way to be it is to get reps and practicing the delivery of that. And that may come in the form of a presentation that you're preparing for a group, but I think it's really understanding how to embody who you are in all of the different ways. And a structure to a presentation is just one small part of what that presence can look like. And again, being here in the space where it can be very, very rigid. And I mean, truly, we're one of the best universities in the world, where you can just insert a little bit of play and a little bit of authenticity. And I think that's what Luke did. That's what I believe in. And damn it, I think we just need more of it. People who are leading with their full selves and not just walking into spaces in an authentic way, but creating, like truly creating space for other people to be their authentic self, unapologetically. I just got a snippet of that today here at Berkeley. So as we wrap up and think about presence and the importance of it, again, I think of it in multiple different ways, and performance through presence focused a lot on, sure, the delivery side of how they can prepare and be more present with their message and how they show up for their students. And also what this means is they start to craft and develop their own story, their unique story that is theirs. That story, that's what we want.